And whenever that super hits, they die instantly when the fate is at 0. So you start with 13, and as you lose skulls, they'll actually be relevant next round as well, because
My interest is piqued.
you'll only gain back half the skulls that you've lost. So between the gun stance,
Okay. 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 Sniping. Okay. Sniping. Okay. Okay.
between all those different ways you can activate gun stance,
Okay.
action movie Naruto,
Okay. Okay.
and the traps and the fate counter, that's
Nothing
pretty much
seems amiss.
Naruto.
Aim. Okay. Aim. Okay.
And she does eventually cancel this
Here I go.
on her own.
Up, huh? Okay. Here I go. Up, huh? Okay. Aim and hit. Okay.
I guess she only talks the first one, and I guess her bullets are ridiculous because they bounce off the ground.
Okay. Nothing seems amiss.
Yeah, the other thing to realize about the character is there's a really high damage corner combo that I don't know how to do. Yeah, I was in Nickelback for a good portion of my life. It's kind of a side thing though. It's not really that big of a deal for me.
Nothing seems amiss.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. This place exists between dream
Edge,
and
her other
reality.
instant kill is actually pretty
Imagine.
irrelevant.
Now,
It's not nearly
why
as
don't you
easy to
introduce
use
yourself?
as Mudon and probably or Mudon in any circumstance.
The persona you have acquired. It is a side of you that
Yeah, I can
shows
show you
itself
Labrys.
in
I can
the
show you her
isolation
other
and
counterpart as
in
well.
appearance. Very well.
Oh, Alicent, I usually use Tresemme. Works out pretty good. The kid, everyone has instant kills, but Naoto has the only ones that are like really relevant. Okay, so Labrys, this is Labrys. The character Labrys is all in this move right here. It's like if you were gonna play her for anything else, you should probably pick a different character. This is where she shines. You'll probably notice in the bottom left that there's a meter that's changing color. So anyway, where was I? Her axe changes color. When she's in red axe, she's actually pretty good. She gets to do funny things like loop her A way more than she should. This combo is 5AA, 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 I think. It's a pretty good combo. I guess the super didn't work. Here, I'll show you how to input this this very complex combo. theoretically that works. I don't actually know why it didn't right there. The amount of damage it's doing is actually, I think, lower than it should be. I think the opponent is in awakening mode, so it's probably doing less damage than it should. Yeah. I would say that at a glance, Labrys is one of the easiest characters to pick up, but actually playing her in a match is very difficult because her Dragon Punch is very slow. Her anti-air is a little bit slow, and she doesn't have much horizontal range on the ground. Her 5B is actually pretty good range. She does have this, but it's very unsafe in whips. I think her air dash is pretty good. She has some persona attacks, contrary to popular belief. Yeah, she doesn't have much though. I don't actually even know the input for her special moves. Her quarterback B is like the default ender. For the most part. Oh, that's how you do it. Yeah, you can set up a knockdown from that. She actually says watch your feet. So yeah, basically she's all about her axe meter. If she's at red axe, she's actually pretty good. If she's at yellow axe, she's okay. Anything below that, she's actually quite bad. So it can be difficult to regain momentum after you've started to lose with that character. For Shadow Labrys, she's way more complex. She has a lot of the same normals, but they're much faster in general. But her damage is like pathetic alone. So like a basic confirm against an awakening opponent was 720 damage. It's like absolutely nothing. But she gets to set up knockdowns with her persona. That's where her damage comes from. When the persona hits something, her damage changes drastically. Not that I really know much about how to use it. But it is there. You actually have to block with her persona. Like you can see her persona is chilling out, but now I'm blocking. If you don't block with her persona is always active, so it's very easy for it to take card damage. That being said, you have to do 410 damage to actually break it. So it can be, depending on the matchup, it can be very easy or very difficult to break her persona. In a lot of ways, Shadow Labrys is a setup-based character. So like, I can set up cross-ups like that. If I'm cool, I can cross-up like that. I have that, which confirms into some kind of jump thing. I guess it's jump BB. Unfortunately, this is a very complex character and I'm not good with her. So I can't really do her justice, but she's very interesting. For her, what I was talking about is you block by holding back for her, but then you have to block with your persona as well. Like right now my persona's not blocking, but when I hold D, my persona is blocking. That's like a very, very bad introduction to Shadow Labrys.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
BK Sam, I miss playing Bashi with Fnatic too.
Between dream and reality.
Those are fun.
And matter.
Fun times.
Now then, why don't you introduce yourself?
Sorry, Haza, I have a really bad headache, so I'm not like the most awake and alert right now.
The persona ability is the power to control one's own heart.
Karaba, if the persona gets hit,
as you
it will immediately
with others, your own
fade off the
social
screen and
links will
come back
gradually
afterwards.
develop. The power of these social links is what will determine your persona's abilities.
Yeah, that's most things I can say about the game. Does anyone have any more specific questions? I'd definitely like to answer them. I see a lot of Teddie. Okay, I'll run through some Teddie.
Picture in your head your own appearance, as well as your alter ego.
And I've seen a couple questions about Yosuke. I don't know too much about him, but I can give you a very basic rundown. Prune FS key. I don't actually know if Akihiko can use his sways if he's persona broken. I'll have to look into that. Maybe I can try that.
You're not coming?
So the most important thing to know about Teddie, like, he has some pretty good normals, some pretty good moves, but none of his air normals are overheads. They're all mid. So his high-low game is pretty much non-existent. His auto attack can cross up if done at a proper range. I don't actually know how to do it though. He feeds the pelicans with his sweep. You can see there's the pelican food. His C is really good. Wall bounce on counter hit. He's got a lot of other interesting things. He has this thing. Quarter forward C is TV attack. Brings TVs out you can then teleport to. So depending on your follow-up there, come out of the TV differently. That's most of the normal things. But then Teddie has an item mash. So how do I even start on this one? He has a set list of something like 13 items, and they all come out in order, always the same order, and they're really influential. Some of them are not that influential, but a lot of them can really, really affect the battlefield. Like,
You're not coming?
It's hard to do it justice, but a lot of it. That's poison curry. Cause confusion. That's the first item. So that's just like, that's a pretty non-influential item. Just comes out and flies. This I think gives SP. Basically gives you meter. It's ice, freezes your opponent. It's floating dynamite. It explodes in the air. It is actually air unblockable, so if you try to block that, you can't. Barrel is godlike. You do a bunch of cross-ups with it. Comes out. Can even interrupt combos from your opponent. Smoke bomb just comes out, obstructs the screen. The firecracker just bounces up and down across the screen like that. That's a lightning bolt. That causes berserk, which means it can't block. It's also a bear pun at the same time, so if you're looking for more bear puns, it's a good one. That causes fear. That one fatals. EX causes berserk. Sorry, I'll keep going with the items. That thing just comes around and spins through the screen. That thing will jettison itself pretty quickly. That should poison, and that's meteors. The meteors will confuse. They also set up his super as well. I don't know how to input it. Okay, that's the input. Oh yeah, that super should be unblockable. Yeah, at least that version is unblockable. Yeah, they're both unblockable. So, if you set up the meteors to come down at the same time, it's pretty much not possible to get out of. That's most of Teddie anyway. He does have a Wesker super. Oh, that's right. Hits you with the missile. D version goes way down. I think you can get it. Theoretically, you can get it with. That's actually a good thing. Anyway, you can get this one to whip underneath, so it'll just hit once, it'll go flipping, and then it'll combo on the explosion. So he has some pretty fun core loops with that. Yosuke is really fast. He also has this really cool air turn. I've practiced it, it's actually pretty difficult, but basically you Kara cancel his jump 2B, jumping down B, into air turn, and it lets him glide. So this character can really move if you get good with him. It is actually pretty hard though, so I would consider Yosuke relatively difficult in terms of execution because this is really important. I don't know if I have to be moving forward for this or not. I think I have to air dash for it. Yeah. So ideally, you want to get to where you can do that reliably, and then actually follow it up.
Please don't fight over me, baby.
So you can follow it up with MT into low. God, this is really hard if you've never practiced it before. You can hit with a jump A as you fall backwards. You can hit with a low. It's basically the closest thing this game has to a tri-dash. But it's so much harder than a tri-dash. He has really good persona normals. They go very far screen. He can follow up his jump, his D moves to make this safe. Like usually all the attacks are punishable, but if you precede it with his D move at the right time, it is safe because they get pushed out by that. His persona can inflict confusion. Confusion reverts left and right, so it gets very difficult to block, especially if you're good with your dash. this is a really good air normal. It beats a lot of anti-airs. Jump down C and jump down D are a overhead fake, so you could be like above them and then just go into low. It can be really difficult to figure out what side you're on. He has these follow-ups, which basically they're like quote-unquote unsafe, but they have some invincibility on them, so you can fake it. The EX slash is plus, I believe? I don't actually know how to input it though.
Behind you! Blast off! Blast off!
This character looks so much easier than he is, but I already knew that. Oh, there it is.
Please don't fight over me, baby.
So you have to do the actual core circle to input the EX. Oh, but it's plus on the block.
Blast off!
Edge 407, he can combo off of this fake in certain combos and in certain circumstances. I think it has to be a counter hit normally, but I can actually input his install super and definitely get a combo. With Yosuke and his install super, it gets pretty crazy. Everything that he has is jump and dash cancelable. So you can get some pretty crazy stuff going. Also, this overhead and fake in the air is cancelable before you make it to the ground, so you can make it much safer than just what it is. But yeah, you can cancel this unsafe ground slide into his install super, and it's completely safe. It's unpunishable. And you get free mix-up, and you get a whole bunch of cool stuff. Also, in this mode, you can cancel this into his command dash thing. So he gets crazy. He has probably one of the best awakenings in the game. It's so intimidating. It also doubles as a reversal because it has invincibility frames and recovers instantly. So it's really, really good. That might actually be all for tonight. My headache's getting worse. I should probably make sure I sleep really well before the charity event. So
why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm gonna jump out of here for tonight, but hit me up on my Twitter if you have any more questions at Dacidbro. The charity event is going to be on Tuesday, so please watch that on FKO. It's going to be 24 hours.
Is the power to
Monday midnight to Tuesday midnight.
And the heart is strengthened.
And I'll definitely see you guys there.
As you form bonds by becoming involved with others, your own social links will gradually develop. The power
Bing,
of
you don't
these
need to
social
tell me how to
links
practice,
is what
man.
will determine your persona's abilities.
I know how to practice. But thank you for your kind wishes. Alright, I'm gonna tidy this up. And I'm gonna get out of here. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't think anyone else is gonna pick up the stream after this, so yeah, I'll see you guys at the charity event.